Yo, what is up, guys? This is Justin, and this time I'll be bringing you guys some Search and Destroy Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. This will be a continuation of the series that I had of multiple level thinking. I kind of ran out of time on the general overview of the previous video, so what's going to happen is that I'm going to explain the first two levels in this 5-minute video. So here's some Search and Destroy. It was on the playlist for Face Off quite some time ago, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, so just enjoy that if you enjoy the gameplay. We're going to talk about level 0 and level 1. So before we do get into that, your goal, so let's say if you're brand new at this game, I know a lot of the people that watch the gameplays that I have aren't brand new to the game, but your goal isn't to get to level 3, because level 3 is where you want to be. You want to get there eventually, but for most of you guys, if you identify with which level you are currently on, you just want to get to the next level, okay? So for level 0, I talked about this in the other video. Level 0 is kind of like if your dad or grandpa bought Modern Warfare 3 and had no idea what to do. Okay, that's level 0, where you have absolutely no clue on what you're doing. Alright, now in some lobbies you can usually identify this with split screeners, but that doesn't necessarily mean that split screeners are all bad, because you can always see some of them go positive and so on. So level 0 is basically you don't know anything, so I won't spend too much time on that. Alright, level 1 thinking. Okay, so this is kind of going to be taking a long time. Oh yeah, there's a plant right there, and I'm looking for this guy right here. So for level 1 thinking, okay, so there are some players that fall into level 1 thinking, which is basically what I think I'm going to do, what I'm going to do. So the characteristics of this person is that, let's say you're kind of a noob. I know not in a derogatory term, like you're kind of new at the game, right? So you haven't been playing. You know how to aim and shoot and all that stuff, but you don't know like the nuances of or intricacies of like, you know, setups and all that stuff. So what you do is that you go online and you go to a forum and you say, hey, what's the best setup or what's the best gun? So somebody will be like, oh, it's the ACR and the MP7, right? So that's kind of level 1 thing. So you set up this ACR MP7 class right here, and they're like, oh yeah, use all these perks. So you have a general idea of how these perks work, okay? But you don't really know how to, I guess, apply the perks. So let's say if you have Assassin, or no, let's say that, let's say somebody gives you Stalker, right? But Stalker, I think, is one of the best 3rd tier perks. This guy gets me from camp. He didn't even move out of the spawn. But for Stalker, it's one of the best 3rd tier perks, okay? And I agree with that. But let's say a level 1 thinker would be like, okay, I can see that it lets me move side to side, but they don't understand why it's the best perk, because one of the things about Stalker is that if you have Stalker, you don't need quick draw, because you can aim before you move around the corner without losing any speed, okay? So they don't know that. So they're just thinking about stuff that they can do. Or sleight of hand. Like, I don't think sleight of hand is actually as powerful as it once was, but people think that, oh, if you can reload really fast, that's a really good thing. I was like, yeah, well, why would you have sleight of hand and extended mags unless you're playing ground war or something like that? So they don't think about things like that. They think about just what they have and what they can do. So a majority of the guys you find online, if you play ground war or you play solo, you'll find a lot of these guys in there, okay? So this is kind of where I think camping really ruins the game, because a lot of these guys they fall into level 1 thinking, have some success, and they automatically think that that's where they're going to be, okay? So if you look at level 0 and level 1 thinking, for level 1 thinking, or for level 0 thinking, all you got to be is a level 1 to beat a level 0, okay? So if a guy has no clue on what they're doing, to be a level 1 to beat a level 0, all you got to do is have some idea of what to use, okay? Like you got to know how to aim and so on like that. So level 1 can also fall into map knowledge and stuff like that. So obviously if somebody's brand new, you know, they don't know what's going on, but if you're level 1, you have an idea where to go on the map, or maybe you know where the camp spots are. So that's level 1 thinking right there. So for your goal, for most of you guys, I think getting to level 2 and level 3 is going to be rather difficult. So for some of us, I do get a lot of questions. I know it sounds silly, but people always ask me about loadouts, which is fine. Okay, loadouts are easy to fix, but they don't understand how to utilize them. So for example, we're gonna have like another minute, I think, on this video, but I'll tell you, trying to make the transition from level 1 to level 2. I don't want to get into level 2 right now, because I want to save that for another video. But other characteristics of a level 1 thinker is that they'll continually just do the same thing, which is what a camper does. So sometimes when you're doing this, this is why I like to rush, because I like to disrupt campers, because typically campers fall into level 1 thinking. So if you can get them out of the camp spot and they have no idea what to do, they're pretty much screwed, okay? So that's kind of a level 2 thought pattern on that. Is it 3-1? Oh yeah, we just won 3-1. I think I get a pretty long shot with the MP7 right here. Yeah, let's check this out. Okay, yeah, that guy's pretty far away. Kind of ridiculous that the MP7 can shoot that far away with the silencer and extended mags and so on. But for campers that are level 1 thinkers, you basically just want to disrupt their pattern, because all they know how to do is camp. they don't know how to do anything else. So if you can get to that point where you know where their camp spot's going to be, what sightline they're going to look through, that's what a level 2 thinker would think. So if you fall into characteristics of a level 1 thinker like this guy, I don't know why I couldn't see that guy. He was flashed on the recon on the UAV, so I don't know. But other than that, leave some comments on what you guys want to add to the level 0 or level 1 thinker. Let me know what you guys think. I'm putting search and destroy gameplay up here, but I think domination, when I get a good domination game, I can kind of show you guys and incorporate all 3 levels of this thinking. Okay, so that's level 0 and level 1. So we're going to go into level 2 and level 3 here in the next video. So I will catch you guys later. See ya.